had my microphone off. So, if you guys couldn't hear me, so sorry. I restarted my stream. And I wanted to do this on here more than TikTok, explaining the situation me and my mom are going through. My mom didn't know about this, but this happened 3 weeks ago in advance. And I went TikTok hiatus for a while, and I wouldn't be shocked if it happened, but it happened. And I was the one going through it, and my mom didn't know about it. But my mom was being stalked, her page was being stalked by this creep, and he went through me. So he tagged me in a post of him jacking off to one of my mom's TikTok videos of her breast being shown. Not like, shown where she's nude. No, where it's lifted and she's showing cleavage and all of her boobs. Basically that. And he was jacking off to it on his second phone, and he was recording it on his other phone for TikTok. And repeatedly said, "Baby girl, this will one day be inside of you." I wouldn't be surprised if people like that would creep me out, but it does. And trust me, everything creeps me out. Like, a lot. And that one really did take an offense to me because, that's my mom he's talking about. And I really didn't like that because she gave birth to me. And so when he tagged me, I was going to tag my mom and show her what he was doing, but I couldn't. And me and him weren't dating, so just keep that in mind that we were not dating. And he's really abusive and dominant. He told me not to tag my mom in it. I said, why not? I want my mom to know, so she can see and report you. And he cursed me out. He called me a bitch and said, "Bitch, if you report me, I will rape you. I will rape your son, rape your mom, rape your dad, rape your grandma, grandpa, sister, your brother, your stepdad. Every part of your family will be raped and killed." So I said, okay, I will not share or tag my mother. So I didn't. So I kept it to myself. I did not report his channel. I didn't report his TikTok because I knew he was just going to get an appeal saying he did not violate anything because he's allowed to do it, because if it's an 18 plus TikTok, you're allowed to do whatever. And I'm pretty sure that's against the law, especially when you're sexually harassing and insulting a mom and their daughter. So technically you're assaulting me and my mother. So I wanted to put it out there that it was kind of weird seeing a man ejaculate to my mom on another phone, and seeing my mom on that phone and seeing him just being weird about it. Like, I knew he wanted to comment on it, but he pressed the comment button after he was done ejaculating all over his phone after he claimed it. And he made it like a 3-minute video. And he was this close to commenting it. I saw the comment he was about to say, be like, "Nice, baby, now take off that shirt. Let me jack off some more." I would have shown my mom. I didn't record this, so I would have shown my mom what I was seeing, but I didn't. So I was really not surprised. I was going to save the video, but I couldn't because he had saved turned off. So you can't really save a video when it's turned off. So really all you could do is duet or stitch the video. And I didn't want to duet because I could get violated for community guidelines, and I am at that age. So I cannot DM anybody on TikTok. Has the creep to report my comment when I told him to get the hell away from me. I don't know you. Get the fuck off my stuff. Reported it because it was against community guidelines. Apparently, you're not supposed to curse somebody off or say such horrid shit. Like, basically be mean. And I wasn't being mean. He was being a creep, and he come to me. So I was not surprised. Keep in mind, I did not show this man my mom's TikTok. He found it by a comment that my mom made of me, made him post about my son, and she said, "Love my baby." He pressed that name and he knew that was my mom because he saw my son in that video, saw my son in the video, and saw mostly me as well from in a video. I think, I don't know. I was not in. I'm mostly not in my mom's TikTok. I was only in one TikTok. She duetted me doing the when the sun goes down thing. This, and this, and this, and then this. Brooks and Dunn duet, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It's kind of creepy seeing a man stalk us, but at the same time, it's really wouldn't be surprised. My mom gets a lot of creeps on her page. There was one in particular asking he wants to be her husband, grandfather of my son, and father to her kids, me, my brother, my sister. Kind of creeped me out. My mom follows this guy, and I had the right to say something. But my mom don't comment on the weird posts, I believe. When a man sees my mom, the first instinct is, wow, she's got big boobs. Yes, we all get it. My mom has big boobs. Get over it. It's implants. Implants. Like, we all know. You know, we can't stop her for getting implants. It's not our responsibilities. We're not her mother. We're not her father. We're her we're we're her kids. Like, I have no say in what my mom does, so I really can't say much on what this woman does. So really, it's not my concern what she gets. Like, if she wants to get it bigger and get it much bigger, like, porn stars, or this girl with tons of neck tattoos and booby tattoos and her breasts are like huge, then yes, we gotta support this woman 20%. Like, you cannot tell this woman what to do. At the same time, she's my mom. What are we gonna do? Say no? Like, she's at that age where she can get whatever she likes. Lipo, breast and breast implants, Botox, booty implants. I don't know. Any implants you can think of. She can get, like, and plastic surgery. She could get any of that. She's that age. I can too. And I thought about it, but no, I am not doing it. I thought about breast implants, but I was like, it's a little on the scary side to see myself get an implant done when I really don't know the concept and the symptoms, and mostly the um, risk of getting it. So I really didn't care. But this man showed a lot of creepiness towards my mother, and he was mostly targeting my mom, so he wasn't really coming towards me. I wasn't really his main priority. He did call me ugly, and he said that my mom gave birth to an ugly child, that he only is into my mom and my baby sister, who he also saw, because my mom made a video of her, my sister, doing karaoke, and he saw that, and he jacked off to my sister as well. It was in his basically recent post 3 weeks ago. He made one post about my mom, and then one post about, I don't know if it was 3 weeks ago. I don't remember what week it was, but it was like recently, and I didn't see it. Somebody told me they saw it, and I blocked him and stuff. So I really don't know. Maybe his best friend posted the video, but the video was posted, and I had me tagged in it, out of ordinary. And then the comments said, my baby sister, your baby sister is sexy and sings really good, and her ass is really huge. And then comments were flowing. All these men were saying I would love to fuck her and her ass. And then comments on the one on my mom's end said I would love to fuck that woman one day and fuck her in the ass and give her oral. Yeah, it's like calling Law and Order SVU time. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I don't think sexually assaulting my sister and my mom would have been a good idea. At the same time, I put my foot down. It came to my mom, but I don't really care what's being said about my sister, because I have no say in what my sister does, because she's turning into a thought. So, can't really do anything about that. So, my sister is turning into a thought. So, she can handle this on her own. Like, she can handle all these men talking about her. Maybe it's best she can handle that, because I can tag her and she can see all the comments that these men are saying and she can just report it. Because I would love to see her see those comments. Because it's really awesome. In fact, I would have been doing that right now if I had a choice, but I cannot. So, yeah, I was, I wasn't really worried. I was not gonna get involved, and it wasn't really in my state of mind to be talking about it on my TikTok because it was 3 weeks ago in advance. And trust me, 3 weeks ago in advance and still talking and like recently talking about the situation, yeah, my mom is not gonna believe my story. But you know, you have to make it believable. But it is believable. Trust me, it's real. And it is real. And I had proof because the guy found my address, found my mom's address through IP. So the man knew where I lived. And let me put this in per se. This guy, he had my Snapchat and it creeped me out, and he's a father and he lives in Louisiana, but he's nowhere in Louisiana cuz he's in Ireland right now. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're jacking off to my mom and my sister, but you're following me and you're a pedophile and a pretty much a predator and a creep saying shit. Like, I gave this guy my fucking Snapchat. I thought he was nice. Like, I thought in the first beginning when I first met this guy, nope, creep. Like, he was the first man who followed me. And I was 16 when I made TikTok. He followed me when I was 16. And I was at that age. I was sexually active. Actually, no, I was sexually active at 14. I was sexually active at such a young age. I'm gonna be surprised. But I didn't have sex until I was like 15. So, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if people knew about that. But I was sexually active when I was 14. And I was mostly having sex when I was 15. And I think maybe, like, and when I turned 16, this is where it gets interesting because a lot of men are gonna fucking creep me out and stalk me, which is kind of okay at the same time. I don't really care what goes on, like, with my channel, with my posts. Like, ain't nothing bad about my posts. Like, I had short hair back then. Yeah, I understand the concept of having short hair. At the same time, I really didn't care. Like, I still got short hair. Like, you see this? Short. And, guys didn't like that. So, I wanted to grow my hair out. And I was pretty young, so I had short hair back when I was young. So, I wouldn't be too surprised. This is before I got pregnant. So, when I got pregnant with my son, I was like, cut it. So, I got it short. My hair was like to here. So, it was like up to here. But when Lindsay cut it, it was like right up to here. And I didn't like it. Once December came, like close to December, I believe when Santa was going to the mall, I started to cut my own hair. And my mama, my papa were, and my dad were okay with it. I told my mama, I said, hey, can I cut my own hair? She was like, okay. So I cut my own hair. I made bangs. I fucked up. And that's when the guys started getting interested in me because they noticed my cute little hairdo I made myself. And then one of them in particular were the same guy that sexually assaulted us. And it's the same dude. And this creep kind of didn't end up in jail anyways because he told the police that I was his daughter. And he showed a birth certificate of me. It had my name, my middle name, and my last name, and my birthday, and my social security. It was just really freaky. Like, how did he get all of that? At the same time, I'm questioning my faith here that this guy is acting like my dad. I don't like this. This can't be my dad. Because, like, how would a person get your birth certificate and your social security and know your birth date? Like, even the cops said, if this is your daughter, FaceTime her. So, he FaceTimed me when I was, like, young, and I was, like, 15, maybe 16. Yeah, FaceTimed me. And he gave the police the phone, and I said, yellow. Gave the police the phone, and the cop asked me, said, "Hey, ma'am, is this your dad?" And I was like, "Who?" I'd be like, "This man right here, is he your dad?" I said, I had to, I had to protect him whether I liked it or not. I said, "Yes, sir, he's my dad." I'd be like, if he's got my birth certificate and my social security, he's my dad. So, if he remotely was my dad, oh my god, I've done a horrible mistake calling him a creep and exposing him on my TikTok and telling my mom. But at the same time, I don't have any resemblance to the one I'm with. So let me enlighten y'all with a story. This guy, this man that FaceTimed me, looked exactly like me. Like I can see a resemblance. I'm looking at him. He's got the same eyes as me. I'm looking at him. Same nose. I see his ears. He's got a freaking mole on his ears. I had a mole on my ears. I look at him. He's got fat cheeks. His eyes look like women eyes. He's got like a dimpled chin. And then he's got like tiny eyebrows. And he looks just like me. And then he's got like a chipped tooth here. And he's got like the same type of crowns as I did. And he has braces. And he told me back in high school he used to play the flute. Now, bro, I played the flute back in high school. Back in school. I was in 6th grade. He said he was in 6th grade and he played the flute. He had braces and he got along so well with his teachers. He had the most improved in band and he hit the highest note with his flute. Something that no one can do. And he said he never attended sports. The only sport he attended was soccer, but he failed. My dad never played an instrument. He played, I believe, baseball or basketball. I don't know. And the man said he never went to college. He said he had a kid at early age, and the person that got pregnant never told him about the baby until last minute. And she carried on with herself and got married to another man and had this baby with this man and told this man that he was the father. And said, and he never went to freaking college, so he was gonna attend a college for gamers. But back then they didn't have gamers. So, I don't know. He said he wanted to attend a college that applies with games, apps, coding. I don't think they had those back in the day. But then I reminded myself my mom gave birth to me in 2000. So the man said he was going to have a 2000 Leo baby. And the baby was going to be born on August 11th, same day as me. And yeah, it wouldn't be a surprise that my mom may have had me way before she met my dad. And I wouldn't have been surprised if that was the case. At the same time, I feel like this man should have known. But at the same time, it's probably not him. I think I got more of my dad's generations, which I'm talking about him. I believe he's my dad more, because, well, not 100% sure until we get DNA. But the man creeps me out so much that he ejaculated to my mom on TikTok and my sister. And I defended this guy, called him my dad. Like, he was more like a dad to me. Like, at least he took care of me. Like, he actually came and visited me one time when I was like maybe 18. And I was in school. I was still pregnant. He saw me in school. He wanted to give me a hug. My teachers asked me if I knew this man. I was like, yes, I do. I'll be like, he considers me to be his daughter. And that was alright. Don't matter. For prom, when I was going with Logan Vickner, the man wanted to help me pick out my prom dress. He said I would look beautiful on anything. And it'd be like, he wanted to buy me a corsage and a boutonniere. because I didn't realize I was gonna have a date until last minute, until prom. So I feel bad. Like Logan, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. At the same time, my date was Ashton. So I guess you can say Ashton was my date. And he started being freaky at prom. So I decided to go with Logan, who's a little bit on the decent side. Let me also say that it wasn't really right for him to be creepy on TikTok alongside trying to ejaculate to my mom or my sister. And I know I'm off topic, but at the same time, I just wanted to put it out there. There are some people out there that will creep you out on TikTok and social media. So be aware that if you don't know who they are and you need help finding who they are, come to me because I'll make sure to know who they is. Like, if they're family, random people, people you don't know, or people you knew in high school, come to me. I can find out. Because it felt weird knowing I knew this man because he looked exactly like me in totally different ways. Like, I look mostly like him. And I have none of my dad's genes or my mom's genes at all. I don't look like any of them. It's kind of freaky. So I don't know if my mom cheated or my mom got pregnant before she met my dad, but who knows? We need a test. That's like that one thing we do need. But I feel bad for myself. I'm talking about why he's up. Because if he heard this, he gonna ask the same question. Are you really my daughter? Because no daughter of his will back down on cleaning. Because, trust me, I don't clean. I don't like cleaning. Like, that's not my thing. And I'm pretty sure genetics are supposed to be no attitude. You have love cleaning, love to cook, love to do everything, love sports, play band. I have some of those. I just don't have the cooking and cleaning part down. I mean, I could do everything else, but that. I mean, I do cook on occasions, like regular stuff, like lasagna, panini pasta, or chicken alfredo, which I never cooked yet. Chicken parmesan, fried chicken, fried eggplant parm, or whatever you want, need desire. And yeah, I just wanted to put it out there that whoever you see on social media could be a creep or not. Just know there's people out there who will favorite your TikTok and they probably stalk you. But at the same time, you don't know who they are, and if you want to find out, just find out by yourself or by somebody like me or a friend. It depends on who wants to help. And I am kind of tired, so there is some things I'm saying that's out of context. Let me see my chat. And I'm pretty sure some people are gonna be like, "Are you sure it's not your dad?" I'm sure it probably is not my dad, because I probably would know. I know Aaron probably be popping up in here, saying something. Oh, I blocked him from my thing. I'm so sorry. I feel bad. Like, I just couldn't handle his comment. I really just got fucking disappointed. Like, I feel disappointed. But I do have to go. I want to go to bed. It's been 23 minutes. So I'm going to bed. Out of context, 23-minute video explaining about this creep. I'll explain more later on. Peace.